Hello, welcome to episode whatever. Let's just get into the main quest line at this point. I'm excited for it. I just upped my volume. I just noticed, man, like watching these videos, obviously, dude, I make music on occasion. I should have noticed this a while ago. But it just feels like the game's vocals, like in the storyline, aren't loud enough. Like it's there, it's close, but it's just not close enough. And so I upped it by 5, and we're just gonna kind of go about it that way. So if I need to up it again, I'm gonna up it again. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been taking a lot more breaks as of late on this game. Nothing against it. It's just with Wuthering Waves coming out. That's like a Genshin Honkai Impact 3rd type of like mashup into one. Provide context, Honkai Impact 3rd and Genshin are made by these same people who made this game. And so an Impact 3rd, you're basically, that's their first game. The graphics aren't the best, I guess, but for their first game, it's pretty solid. So you have combo moves in the game. Genshin is just more this big open world, but you can attack enemies. It's not turn-based like this, where you go up to an enemy, slash them once, and you're in a battle. It's, you know, combo moves. So Wuthering Waves is basically the cutscenes are more fluid. They don't look so stiff. They're doing animations, but it, you know, they're moving around and stuff. Really nice game. And then there's combo moves in the game, and there's also that Genshin Impact type of open world to it. The reason why I don't want to do anything to it, why I'm not like adding this to the channel per se, is just because I kind of want a game where I could just relax and just have a fun game out there. Like I may do it, I may show it a little bit on the channel, but trying to record the main quest line of this game and that game, dude, it's too much for me. Like I'm good. I really recommend Wuthering Waves. It's free, so there's no loss to it. If you're on PC, it's on Epic Game Store. You can download it on your phone and stuff. It's like Google Play or something. And then I don't know if it's anywhere else though. I don't know about the Xbox and PS5. Just try it out. I think you're gonna like it. There's Xdefiant that's out. I just haven't shown it on this channel at all. I played only a couple matches. Very fun game. Xdefiant's more of your Call of Duty type of game. Very good. It's very good. Xdefiant's more likely going to be on this channel, but like I said, with this main quest line, we're just gonna see how it goes and stuff. 107,000 credits in this. Here we go.
The real Dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
Oh, it's okay. Let's just skip forward.
The time scale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
Great.
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it. During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons. But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker?
Election.
And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious. I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
I think I'm ready now. What's going on under there? Oh, this is kind of a creepy area. I don't know why. I just feel like this is more. This is kind of the
Keep going
things that
straight
they
down
don't
this
show.
alley, and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
This is bigger than my house. That's hilarious. This guy is. Let's go treasure hunt. This guy is the definition of he's not letting his atmosphere dictate how he feels. Good for him.
What a huge clock key. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
That shit is just creepy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
Yeah, this is insane. Look at all this. Just a huge in the sky.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful Dream.
Looks like it's just abandoned, to be real.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
It's interesting too. It seems like they don't really do much.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
The others is really just March 7th.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district.
Not going with?
There are more people there, and perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision.
Oh, Misha.
Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
What is he doing here?
He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful Dream.
It's cocky.
We'd better check, just to be sure.
Trash can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
We're just gonna run this squad. It's a very weird squad, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't really care. Unless we come in contact with the boss, I'm chilling. Colleen! Wait. Whoa, what is she doing here? She's from an older quest. I don't really exactly remember what it was, but it truthfully is. Basically, she's just asking, what do you think about this dream? What do you think about this place? Normal people always need a safe haven. Of course, you could stick with your answer. I just don't think that this is a one-size-fits-all situation. Even if dreams did not exist, people would still find something to lose themselves in. Everyone here has a story. Even someone like me. Surrender story. The opposite of freedom is order. That in which we call impossible is what encourages us to make a choice and find the dream that truly belongs to us, even if it is not glamorous. I guess there's a quest line with her. I don't know. I'm gonna skip past all this, but I'm gonna just see if there's some type of rewards for this. I'm just gonna go ahead and just move around, grab some stuff. Alright, let's see what she's got here. I got the credits. When used, increase all allies attack by 24%, crit damage by 20, and decrease their ultimate damage dealt. Why is there a cost there? Why? I like this one. Increases all allies attack by 35% and decreases the defense by 8%. Dude, that's not a big deal at all. You're gonna be fine. And then allies speed and decreases. Yeah, that's ugly.
No, at this rate, the family will be done for. Done for!
That guy has so much trust putting his back there. Okay, this is the third one. I have to click on this. Oh, I need to find all 7 of those. It said there's 7 of them. I'm pretty sure I get a reward for doing it. We're at 2 right now. I'll just kind of keep you guys updated on it. There's so many people
I
here.
remember when this place was all bustling.
Yeah, we're at 3 now. I figured there's a chest back here. You alright, man? Some of these guys are really fucked up. Is this 4? So we're technically at 6 as soon as I get over there.
Just a wallflower.
We found a lot of these birds. This is like 6. Whoa. See that? A black hole. I wonder what that's gonna be later. Then you just kind of see the sky.
I'm just a wallflower.
Alright. Now we're basically back to the start. We're just gonna head over and try to see if we can find some more of those manhole things. There's a couple down here. There's one right there, and then there's another one. There's Clocky over there I must have missed. And
I
then
knew you couldn't hold your liquor. Tried to warn you too.
that's typically how it goes with people who get drunk. Finally, we got another eerie block, which is nice because you can get some nice rewards from it. Alright, we're at 6. I think we're just missing 1. Where'd they put that one at? I just have to come across it sometime. We're not really going to focus too hard on it. I mean, 6 is good enough for me, but we just need to get 7. So many of these birds. We are going crazy on these birds. Hey, come on. Is that the last sewer thing? I think I just saw it down there. There it is. Okay, this should be 7. They're cool and they're very cool. Nice. All that for 5 stellar jades. Okay, I did end up skipping quite a bit on this. I'm not gonna lie to you. We just got a lot of good stuff out of here. But here we go. Advancing quest.
You were the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh, and who might this be?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Your, memory zone meme?
So now everyone can see him. You can't see that Clocky in the happy Dreamscape.
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This Dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the 2 dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or 2? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful Dream, but its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. Yes, that's my thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, but we still have to find him one way or another.
Oh, we do.
Say, you mentioned before that you saw a Clocky that only you could see, right? Can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart? Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Wonder what he's thinking. It's never just not important.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami. Look, there she is.
I'm grabbing this. No.
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't know if you want to really be saying that out loud.
Who are you all and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear. I'm Kami, a Dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
She's probably right, to be honest with you.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Kinda.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
We're gonna go ahead and call it there. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Starting to get really interesting with finally seeing what it's like on this other side. doesn't actually appear to be as bad as they mention it in the beautiful dream. So yeah, it makes a bit of sense. You know, people would get too greedy and think it only has to be one way when there are many other ways to make things work, especially in life. So I'm excited to see what happens next. I think this is going to be really good. I'll have a great day. It's TMD, Thatmandrin. Till next time.